Greetings, family. Dr. Ali is in the building, and I am here to discuss Form 56. This particular form is used to change the fiduciary relationship of your tax authority. And so the Xi Amaru tribal government allows for its nationals to participate in commerce that is protected as an Aboriginal. And this particular form is to be used for anyone who is an entrepreneur in the society who wants to make a final statement to the Internal Revenue Service, who acts as a trustee for the Department of Treasury, that you have a new tax authority. That new tax authority is the Aboriginal Republic of North America and the Xi Amaru tribal government. The use of Form 56 to be distributed to nationals will only come from the authority of the Jural Society and the chief executive, because it requires an authentication on that particular document. So nationals who are only entrepreneurs from this point on will use Form 56. The only other condition that someone can use a Form 56 is if they have a tax debt and they are attempting to use some indigenous remedy to help them with that particular situation. Both situations will require Jural Society and jurist intervention, and the form can only be sealed by headquarters or by some member of the Jural Society who is also a jurist. So we're going to go over Form 56 so you can get a full explanation of it. If you work a regular job from this point on, we will discontinue any attempts to free you from slavery until you decide to put your plan together in order to be free. Employment under the U.S. jurisdiction equals slavery. And so it is your responsibility to tap into your creativity. You are born with potential gifts that you have to show effort for in order to allow for those talents and gifts to manifest. And it takes work. It takes coordination with others who are already entrepreneurs in the society. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a look at Form 56, go over it very briefly, and share this video with all the nationals so that they will know what Form 56 is. What you're looking at right now is the ARNA Aboriginal Jurist Course Homework Manual #1. And this particular manual is used in order to teach the jurists procedures and processes for nationals. We're going to take ourselves all the way down to the issues that deal with taxes, and then we're going to explain Form 56, along with a basic understanding of its fundamental uses, proper uses, and how we're going to use them and allow for ourselves to help the nationals. All right. This is a notice concerning fiduciary relationship. And a fiduciary relationship is a tax relationship, okay? In this particular section, part 1, you're going to place the former 14th citizenship name of the person who is operating. You're going to put a P.O. box location for communication for that particular person. And then you're going to see in the section where it says fiduciary's name, we will have Aboriginal Republic of North America, Xi Amaru tribal government. All right, this is for the jurist. And then for the section for communication, you're going to have 3900 Crown Road Southeast, Atlanta, Georgia, Suite 162-656-30321. That is the official address, all right, that you will have or we will use for correspondence. Currently, we will use the correspondence for the hotline for headquarters. That is 267-257-5403. The jurist will check box F, and it will be Aboriginal Tribal Court adjudication as the reason for the change in the fiduciary. The type of returns will only be 1099s as seen in section 4. And if you had prior years where you had tax issues, they will be placed on this particular document in section 6. All right, we're going to move to section part 2. There are some changes in this area. This is an older version of the form. The name of the court is the Xi Amaru Tribal Court. Xi Amaru Tribal Court, okay? Date of proceeding is the day that you complete the Form 56. And then you're going to place the address of the court, which is the same as headquarters, the tribal ID number, and that's pretty much it. So the jurist will have to sign this particular document, state that they are a clerk of court, and put their name and date in part 3. And literally that is the end of Form 56. This notice is done in order to give the IRS notice that you are protected under our government. And because you will be working 100% under our government, you won't have problems. Where there is a situation where you have back taxes because of some particular activity, the jurist in charge will have to analyze that particular situation. And then once they analyze that particular situation, then a strategy will be put in place. But this form was the first step because it notices that you are a national. All right. If you work a regular job and you're trying to be tax exempt, you're going to run through a lot of loopholes. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm not saying that that we will not help and assist people. What I am saying is there's only there's only one way to be 100% without tax liability, and that is if you're working in your indigenous jurisdiction. All right. So this video was done to help you with that particular thing. We hope that simple sharing of these particular things will put you in the right mode. The right mode is for you to work within your indigenous government's framework and on your own gifts and talents. That is freedom. Anything else we're looking for is handouts, entitlement, and it breaches the laws of personal and subject matter jurisdiction. So we want to stay within our own jurisdiction when it comes to our labor. We have 12 ministries. We have loads and loads of certifications for you to take in order for you to get active. And that's what we want you to do. Become an active part of your government. Sitting back and waiting on government services is not something that we offer. What we do offer is to lay a foundation in operating within your proper capacity as Aboriginal American, and then setting up your businesses so that you have your businesses laid out, then doing forms like this so we can secure that we've made communication to your prior tax fiduciary to let them know that that fiduciary relationship is canceled and you have a new relationship with an international entity that is foreign to that particular former fiduciary. That is all. Any questions that you have, you can direct those towards the Jural Society or competent jurist that's listed on the main website. If you have any questions, you can also contact headquarters at 267-257-5403 or any one of the emails, Xi Amaru Jural Society or arnanationals@gmail.com. All right.